right, this is our first training session of the afternoon. I typically take a break with the dogs from like noon to 3 just to give them some nap time because I really hammer training in the morning before it gets crazy hot out. And then I hammer training really hard at night when the sun's kind of gone down and it's a little bit cooler out too. So typically midday is their kind of nap moment. And before I get too far ahead of this, I do have a Rhodesian Ridgeback in for boarding right now, so that is going to be happening in the background of this video. I'm sorry, I can't help it. So Mr. Diesel has definitely calmed down a lot. He's actually like seeking affection from me. You can see he's like enjoying my petting. We got a little tail wag there. He's not the most comfortable, but he's definitely not as bad as we saw in that previous video of him doing place. He's definitely getting a little bit more chill. One thing I do want to bring your attention to, his nails do need to be clipped very badly. If you would like me to attempt to do them, I can. I do charge $20 per nail trim. If he's weird with his feet, I have not really messed with it. If it's something that you feel like is going to be a large experience for him, where he's going to be incredibly upset about it, then I would say let's wait until the training is kind of either going a lot more relaxed with him or is done, just because I don't want to continue to stress him out more. But I will say they are getting to the point where they are kind of making his toes spread, the back or the sides of his feet are kind of to spread out to accommodate his toenails. So I would say we got to get them cut as soon as we can. It's not horribly bad, it's just we should kind of start thinking about that. So we've been working a lot on our sit stays. We kind of worked on that a lot yesterday evening and this morning. I'm gonna go ahead and actually start down with him. So you're gonna be seeing him learn down from nothing to hopefully learning this behavior. Keep in mind it takes thousands of reps to get a solid behavior. That's why it takes so long to train dogs. So we are not going to probably see a finished product today. And if we do see a finished product today or finished looking product, that's purely coincidence. He does not genuinely know that behavior at this point because we will be just now starting it. So I'm going to put him into a seated position without asking him for the SIT. I'm going to use leash pressure straight upward to signal him to put his butt on the ground. I teach the dogs with directional pressure so that when I'm doing things like this, I can manipulate the dog's body without possibly damaging one of my other commands. So I'm not damaging the SIT because that is not part of this down picture. I'm just pulling him into that seated position, if that makes sense. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some kibbles in my hand, get him back into a nice heel position. Pull up on my leash, butt hits the ground, pressure goes away. I'm gonna go ahead and give the cue, even though it means nothing right now. Down, and then I'm gonna put the leash under my foot. I'm gonna put the food under his nose. He's following it while I gently guide pressure downward on the leash. Elbows hit the floor, and the pressure's gone, and he gets his reward. Ideally marking, but I'm kind of explaining it as I do it. I'm not expecting him to hold that position right now. This is like the first time he's done that. That went really, really well. As he gets better, later sessions, we'll start expecting that duration. For right now, we just want the position. And the reason I'm giving the command first is over time, the way he'll learn to down on command is he's hearing the sound come out of my mouth. He's like, I don't want to feel that pressure, so I'm going to go ahead and get in the position before that pressure turns on. Down. Good boy. Good. Free. Free. You're a boy. Yeah. You're a boy, huh? I'm gonna ask him again. Down. And he's already picking up good on that pressure. He may have already known down at home. I like to kind of always teach everything good, like he's never seen it before, just to make sure I'm not creating any holes in the training. Good. Because a lot of my behaviors will build on each other. I guess it might be kind of hard to see him in this video. Good, with the lighting the way it is, he kind of just blends into my kitchen. Sorry, buddy. Free. Good boy. Yeah, you think you're so smart cookie, huh? Down. Good. I think he knew this at home first. Down. Good. Down. Good. Free. And I did right there, I started adding in a little bit of duration just because he's doing a lot better than I expected. I kind of expected to still be in that really hands-on, making him get in that position. But he's kind of already really showing me that he's pretty proficient with the behavior. So I'm gonna go ahead and start introducing some of our stay aspects that we actually introduced on the place bed. That's gonna be our distance, distraction, duration. Starting with just duration, we're probably not gonna be hitting distance today. He's already a little bit smoked from this morning's training sessions. So I wanna keep everything pretty short today, or for this session at least. And just kind of do frequent short sessions for him because I don't want him to start getting in his head or getting overwhelmed or anything like that. Free. He's a good boy. Oh my goodness. Down. Good. Down. Good. That was definitely a piece of grass you just ate. Down. Good. And we are using just plain, good, dry kibble, no hot dog chunks. We have graduated from the hot dog chunks. Good. He's like, I don't want to graduate from the hot dog chunks. He likes those. Good. Down. Good. Down. Good. Down. Good. And what we're seeing here with his like improvement today of like, you know, down. Good. You know, I would say it's a pretty dramatic improvement from the last video you saw. That's not uncommon for dogs like Diesel here. There's a lot of, I have a lot of behavior mod dogs, good, that they have like that one crazy turning point day and everything just starts to click. So they like to really, wait till he's done doing that. They like to really kind of freak you out in the beginning, get your blood pressure really high, freaking me out as a dog trainer. Good. And then they'll be like, oh, okay, I'm ready to cooperate. And then you feel really silly for freaking out. Good. But I'd say if he keeps it up at this pace, I'm really not concerned about our time frame. I don't want to say like absolutely for sure we're not going to need to extend him because something could always happen. Down. Good. You know, I don't want to kind of go for sure. Dog training takes a lot of time and there's a lot of variables in all of it. So, you know, this isn't a for sure item, but I will say he's doing a lot better and I am freaking out a little less on our time frame. Good. Than I was maybe, you know, a couple days ago. Good. Now I'm going to go ahead and give him a big jackpot reward. So I'm going to mark YES, which is a FREE plus the reward. So it's break the command, good, and come get your food. That way we end on a really, really good note, big hit of dopamine for him. And then I'm gonna put him back in the kennel and let him marinate for a little while, let him think about how much fun he had today, doing down, good. And then I'll pull him out in probably about like 30 minutes, give him a little time to relax. And then we'll probably continue doing down and I'll probably start adding in maybe some distance. Yes, good boy. Good boy, yeah. Good job. I know we're still a little bit scared, but that's okay. Come on.